We are cloudy and quiet right now in Springfield. There's some light rain that's happening closer to the state line, but Springfield didn't see too much rain for today. Officially, only a trace has been registered at the airport, but if you're like me, I live in kind of the east side of town. Once we got to around 1 o'clock today, it just poured for 15-20 minutes, and areas really east of Springfield saw a whole lot of rain today. It's kind of unfortunate that that managed to happen with Father's Day going on, but here's how it's looking on radar right now. Kind of a larger cluster of rain is happening in south central Missouri, north central Arkansas. Some light showers wrapping up in kind of the corner of both Missouri and Arkansas. The bulk of rain is done for, and some places saw a whole lot. You can see look at this kind of hole in radar for Springfield, for most of Christian County, for Taney and Stone. That didn't see a whole lot of rain for today, but it was to the north, and then that wrapped around and pushed further off into the east and digging in. Radar is estimating about 5-6 inches of rain occurred just to the west of Stockton and Cedar County. I haven't seen any rain gauges in this area that can kind of back up what radar is saying. So if you live in this area and you can back it up and you can say, yeah, we got 4 or 5 inches, let me know. But a heavy band of about 2 to 3 piped in across the majority of Cedar County. And you can see really for areas east of Highway 65, closer to Highway 63, pockets of 1 to 2 inches of rain came in where they had some thunderstorms. There was a severe thunderstorm that moved into Howe County earlier that was estimated to drop about 1-inch sized hail. So that is what we're experiencing earlier for today. We have some more chances of rain for Monday and Tuesday, but I'm not expecting any of those to really be washed out. So they're going to be far more hit or miss, and I think the majority of people will get missed with those rain chances. But I do want to mention it is going to be cloudy to start the day off on Monday, patchy fog to start the day off on Monday. But once we get later into the afternoon, we'll see a little bit more sunshine. It's going to be a good mix of sun and clouds for Monday. I think more sunshine by the time we get into the afternoon hour with chances of rain that could be sprinkled into the mix. I think if you live further off into the east, better chance to see a little bit of rain that will be happening. Not as concerned about rain on Tuesday, and these temperatures will be ramping up. Monday highs are only going to climb into those low 80s, and then on Tuesday we're going to try to climb into those 90s. Here's the forecast for tomorrow. Kind of lower to mid 80s for most places. Clouds sticking around for the start of the day, and I think areas further off to the east, just be careful. You may see a shower that could form later into the afternoon. Here's the forecast for Tuesday. We have not hit 90 degrees yet this year. Tuesday is one of those days where you start to get a little bit close to flirting with that line. I have us coming just a couple degrees short, and I think the majority of people will fall short on Tuesday, but it is going to be hot. It is going to be humid. So what that means, you got to factor in the heat index, and well, this is what it's looking like. On Tuesday, I think the real feel is going to be closer to those low 90s. Wednesday, see a little bit of decrease, and we'll talk about why in just a second. Thursday and Friday, the real feel is approaching the triple-digit mark. So we're not at extreme danger. We're not at things that I would call dangerous, but we are getting closer to a summer mode, which means warmer temperatures are right around the corner. A little bit cooler for Wednesday, and here's the reason why. We have a chance of severe weather. You can see kind of the Storm Prediction Center outline a large area that they're highlighting. They're saying, hey, watch out. We could see some storms fire up in this area, and kind of what's going to be happening with that is there's going to be a cold front that pushes through in the afternoon hour, returning the risk of right now, I think mostly a hail and damaging wind threat, but I can't rule out the possibility of tornadoes. It's going to be hard to organize one, but with how active 2025 has been, I don't want to rule out the threat completely just yet. Once we get past Wednesday, look at those temperatures. 89, 90, 91, 91, toasty, Chris.
Well, it's finally starting to feel like summer, I guess, so I like it.
That's a very summer 7-day forecast, and I'm curious, I'll ask you next week, if you're like, man, right now you're ready for summer, you're geared up. I'll ask you next week if you're like, bring back those cold temperatures.
You won't hear that from me, guaranteed.
All right.
Guaranteed.
I'll ask you next week.
Okay.
I'll ask you.
All right, fine. Thanks, Matt.